Before we get started, go ahead and collect one hex key included, one adjustable wrench or socket wrench, one Phillips screwdriver. You'll need these tools to assemble your new Trainer 8.0. Keep in mind that assembly requires 2 people and you shouldn't use power tools. They could damage the product parts. Step 1. Lay the right upright near the base. Make sure that the power cord is unplugged. Remove the tie securing the upright wire to the front of the base. Tie the wire tie to the right upright securely around the end of the upright wire. Then, insert the upright wire into the lower end of the right upright as you pull the other end of the wire tie through. Step 2. Press the grommet into the square hole in the right upright. Make sure not to pinch the ground wire. Next, remove and discard the indicated screw. Then, attach the ground wire to the right upright with a silver screw. Step 3. Hold the right upright against the base. Make sure not to pinch the upright wire. Next, hold a wheel inside the base and insert a screw through the base and the wheel. Do not fully tighten the screws yet. Attach the left upright in the same way. There are no wires on the left side. Step 4. Remove and save the 4 screws. Slide the left and right base covers onto the left and right uprights. Step 5. Attach a handrail to the right upright with 2 screws and 2 star washers. Do not pinch the upright wire and make sure that the wire is on the indicated side of the upright. Attach the other handrail to the left upright in the same way. There are no wires on the left side. Now, remove and discard the indicated screws. Step 6. To avoid damaging the pulse crossbar, do not use power tools and do not over-tighten the screws. Attach the pulse crossbar to the handrails with 4 screws and 4 star washers. Start all 4 screws and then tighten them. Next, firmly tighten the 4 screws from the previous step. Then, remove the wire tie from the upright wire. Step 7. Set the console assembly face down on a soft surface to avoid scratches. Remove and save the 4 screws. Step 8. Set the console assembly on the brackets on the handrails. Do not pinch any wires. Connect the pulse wires. The connectors should slide together easily and snap into place. If they do not, turn one connector and try again. If you do not connect the connectors properly, the console may become damaged when you turn on the power. Attach the console assembly with the 4 screws that you removed in Step 7 and 4 star washers. Do not fully tighten the screws yet. Step 9. Insert the upright wire through the indicated looped tie on the console assembly. Connect the upright wire to the console wire. Then, pull the tie tight around the upright wire and cut off the end of the tie. Step 10. Tighten the 2 screws into the bottom of the console assembly. Step 11. Identify the right and left trays. Attach the trays to the console base with 8 screws. Do not over-tighten the screws. Step 12. Carefully slide the upright crossbar between the left and right uprights. Attach the upright crossbar with the 4 screws that you removed in Step 4 and 4 star washers. Start all 4 screws and then tighten them. Step 13. Attach the tray to the upright crossbar with 4 screws. Start all 4 screws and then tighten them. Then, tighten the 4 screws from Step 8. Step 14. Set the right handrail cover on the right handrail. Slide the right handrail cover forward until it rests against the console assembly. Then, tighten the 2 truss head screws. Attach the right bottom handrail cover with 2 truss head screws. Attach the left handrail cover and the left bottom handrail cover in the same way. Step 15. If the treadmill is assembled on a smooth surface, it may roll forward during this step. Raise the frame to the upright position. Do not raise the frame past the vertical position. Have a second person hold the frame until Step 17 is complete. Remove the 2 screws from the latch crossbar. Make sure that the sticker that states "This side toward belt" is facing the treadmill. Attach the latch crossbar to the brackets on the frame with the 2 screws and 2 star washers. Step 16. Remove the nut and the bolt from the bracket on the base. Attach the lower end of the storage latch to the bracket on the base with the bolt and the nut. Remove the nut and the bolt from the bracket on the latch crossbar. Then, raise the storage latch to a vertical position and remove the tie. Step 17. Align the upper end of the storage latch with the bracket on the latch crossbar and insert the bolt through the bracket and the storage latch. This will push a spacer out of the storage latch. Discard the spacer. Next, tighten the nut onto the bolt. Do not over-tighten the nut. The storage latch must be able to pivot. Now, lower the frame. Step 18. Firmly tighten the 8 screws. Do not over-tighten the screws. Set the left inner base cover onto the lower end of the left upright. Then, slide the left base cover downward and press it onto the left inner base cover. Next, set the right inner base cover onto the lower end of the right upright. Slide the right base cover downward and press it onto the right inner base cover. Step 19. Press the 2 tabs on the tablet holder into the slots on the console assembly. Then, attach the tablet holder to the console assembly with 4 machine screws. Start the 2 upper machine screws first, and then start the 2 lower machine screws. Do not over-tighten the machine screws. Step 20. Make sure that all parts are properly tightened before you use the treadmill. Great job!